The court in Abuja has granted bail to Omoyele Sowore, to Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, and to others who were arrested during a protest, and the news has created a serious wave across Nigeria because many people have been following this case closely. Please make sure you like this video right now and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates as this story continues to unfold. The bail came after the tension that followed their arrest during a peaceful protest in Abuja, where people were demanding the release of Nnamdi Kanu. The moment the court decision was announced, many supporters felt a sense of relief because the situation was already causing concern among citizens who believe in freedom of expression and the right to peaceful demonstration. Remember to like this video and subscribe. It helps this channel grow and allows more people to follow this story. The court asked each of them to meet certain conditions before they can fully regain their freedom. The conditions include a financial bail requirement, a verified identification, and the submission of travel documents, which means their movement will still be monitored by the authorities as the case continues. These bail conditions show that even though they have been allowed to go home, the legal process is not yet over. Please like the video and subscribe so you will continue to get updates as this matter develops. Supporters of Sowore and supporters of Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer see the bail as a positive step, but they also believe that the country must do more to protect citizens who speak up or attend peaceful protests. After the protest, the arrest drew reactions from many Nigerians, especially on social media, where people argued that their detention was unnecessary because the demonstration was not violent. Many citizens are asking questions about why peaceful voices are often treated like threats instead of being listened to. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the rest of the story, because there is a lot more connected to this situation. The protest that led to the arrest was focused on asking the government to release Nnamdi Kanu, who has remained in custody, and people who came out believed they were exercising their constitutional right. Right now, there is a lot of public attention on how the government handles protests, how the police respond to citizens, and how the courts balance the situation. Some people say the bail shows that the judiciary still plays a role in protecting rights, while others believe the bail conditions are too strict. Whether you support one side or the other, it is clear that Nigerians are watching closely and they want fairness, peace, and progress. Please like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications because more updates will still come as both the legal side and the public reaction continue to unfold. The release on bail may also encourage more people to speak up because many Nigerians feel that the country must create a safer space for dialogue. At the same time, others worry that more protests could lead to more arrests if there is no long-term solution to the issues being raised. Nigeria is a country filled with passionate voices, and anytime citizens feel their rights are challenged, the conversation becomes intense. That is why it is important you stay with this channel, like the video, and subscribe, because the story is bigger than just one protest or one bail hearing. It connects to a long history of activism, justice, and the struggle for accountability. As this bail decision sinks in, people are now asking what will happen next. Will there be more protests calling for Nnamdi Kanu's release? Will the government open dialogue? Will the legal team take new steps? Will the authorities try to prevent more gatherings? These are the questions everyone is now focused on, and as more information comes out, I will continue to break it down for you in a way you can easily understand. Please remember to like this video and subscribe, because we will continue to follow every angle of the story and give you clear updates. The bail decision has now shifted the national conversation because many Nigerians are watching to see whether this moment will lead to real change or whether everything will return to silence until another protest happens again. Please remember to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss the next update. The supporters who went to the protest believe that their voices must be heard, and they see this bail as a sign that their effort is not in vain. They want a country where citizens can express themselves without fear, and they want peaceful demonstrations to be respected, not punished. The court's action has given them temporary relief, but the bigger issue they are fighting for is still not resolved, and that is why the public is still paying attention. Even though Sowore and the lawyer have regained temporary freedom, the movement that led to the protest is still active because the call for Nnamdi Kanu's release has not gone away. Many people feel that the government should open genuine dialogue and find a peaceful long-term solution instead of allowing the situation to continue creating tension. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe, because what happens next will determine whether Nigeria moves toward peace or deeper division. Right now, emotions are involved, political interests are involved, legal questions are involved, and national unity is also involved. When different groups feel unheard, the country becomes louder, and that is what we are seeing again. At the same time, some Nigerians believe that protests must follow proper procedures, and they argue that the government also has a duty to maintain order. This is why the debate has become so heated. One side is talking about rights, while the other side is talking about law and security. The bill now sits in the middle as a symbol of balance, and many people are hoping that this balance will lead to understanding rather than more conflict. Please like this video and subscribe, because we will keep tracking how both the government and the activists respond in the coming days. Whether you support the protest or not, it is clear that Nigeria is in a moment where unity, fairness, and clear communication are deeply needed. The protest that led to the arrest was not the first, and if nothing changes, it may not be the last. Nigeria's democracy continues to be tested by how authorities handle public demonstrations. Many young Nigerians want a system where leaders listen, not just react. Others want the courts to remain strong and independent, so that citizens can have justice even when there is tension. The bail decision has now become a reminder that the court still has a voice in this country, and that voice is important. Please remember again to like this video and subscribe to this channel, because we will continue to simplify every part of this story for you as it unfolds. As Sowore and the lawyer step out on bail, the public will be watching their next statements, their next moves, and their next legal steps. The government will also be watching closely, and the security agencies will be alert. Supporters will expect more action, and critics will expect more restraint. All sides are waiting. The question now is, will this moment bring calm, or will it bring another wave of protests? Nigeria stands at a crossroads on this issue, and what happens next will shape the conversation around rights, justice, and national unity. Please like this video, subscribe, and share it so that more people can follow the ongoing story. We must keep talking about it because silence does not solve national issues. The nation is now watching with open eyes because situations like this have a way of shaping the future of public expression in the country. When peaceful voices are arrested, people begin to ask deeper questions about democracy, justice, and accountability. Please like this video and subscribe so you can stay with the gist to the end. Many Nigerians believe that the right to protest should be protected at all times, especially when the protest is peaceful and focused on demanding justice. Others, however, argue that protests must not create tension or disrupt public order. This disagreement is one of the reasons why this story is currently at the center of national attention. The bail that was granted has calmed the environment a little, but it has not ended the debate because the root issue is still standing. For supporters of the protest, the bail gives fresh energy. They believe that what happened in court is a sign that the judicial system can still make independent decisions even when emotions are high. They are also encouraged because their leaders, voices, and representatives are now back outside, able to speak, able to move, and able to continue the struggle in a lawful way. Please like this video and subscribe, because as the situation grows, more layers of the matter will begin to show. Many citizens want a peaceful path forward, where the government listens more and arrests less. They want a country where issues are discussed, not silenced. They want unity, fairness, and long-term peace. At the same time, the bill sends a message from the court to the government, the security agencies, and the public. The message is simple. Even in moments of disagreement between citizens and authorities, the law must guide the process. A court granting bail reminds everyone that human rights must be respected and that legal processes must not become tools for fear. But even with that message, the conditions of the bail show that the authorities still want control and caution as the case continues. Please like this video and subscribe, because we will break down each stage as it unfolds, step by step, so it remains easy for everyone to understand. Now, the country waits to see if more protests will happen. Will supporters return to the streets to continue calling for Nnamdi Kanu's release? Or will they step back for now, watch the legal process, and allow their leaders to speak in court instead of on the streets? Both choices are possible. If protests return, there could be more tension. If people step back, then everything will depend on the courtroom and negotiations. Nigerians across social media are already discussing their expectations, and the conversations are emotional, passionate, and intense because the matter touches identity, justice, history, and national direction. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe as we continue this journey into the heart of the issue. Politicians, activists, lawyers, and even traditional leaders are also watching. Some want peace, some want justice, some want order, and some want change. In Nigeria's political environment, every major event becomes part of a bigger picture. That bigger picture includes how the country handles protesters, how it treats activists, and how it responds to demands from different regions of the country. The bail granted to Sowore, to Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, and to the others has now become one of those key moments that will shape conversations for weeks and months to come. Please like this video and subscribe, because you will need clear information and steady updates to understand where this story is heading next. If the government wants peace, dialogue is the only lasting solution. If activists want progress, strategy is the only effective path. If supporters want results, patience and unity will be important. If the courts want respect, consistency and fairness will be required. Nigeria is at a sensitive point, and how this matter is handled will either open doors for peace or open doors for more division. The bail is not the end of the story. It is only the beginning of a new phase, a phase that requires wisdom, patience, understanding, and communication. Please like this video and subscribe, because more is coming and we will continue to talk about it clearly.
Hello.
They try everything they can to break us, but they can't break us.
They cannot break us. We are unbreakable.
We are unbreakable. Justice. We are unstoppable.
And majority must have recognition. Power.
Power. Welcome. Thank you. I will see that. You cannot see my phone.